Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Top bins. Couple people been asking me where you at. Well, we've been all over the world.
Yeah, been busy.
All over the world. Jordan's been watching football games. He's going on live scouting missions.
You've been bowl hockey in the sticks, organizing.
Yeah, doing
Just a-
podcasts and interviews and
A
But
busy
we're back.
November.
We're back.
Busy November, December.
Let's just call it episode 10.
Yeah,
Season 2, episode 10. I believe it is actually episode 10.
maybe.
But it's a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Plenty of things have changed. Lighty is away again,
Mhm.
so he's missing out. We had a guest lined up, but he never answered his phone. So it's just going to be us tonight. We're just going to talk some football.
Yeah, we're just
for an
going to
hour.
chat. It might not be any chronological order, but
Yeah, no, we're just.
I've just missed talking to my mate about
We're
football.
just gonna do
Just gonna talk some
whatever we
football.
feel like it.
Yeah.
JC is here, folks. Oh, that's the wrong camera. JC is here. He's back. How was England?
It was good, man. So I went in November, so I missed a few episodes there. I saw Chelsea, Ajax, and then I just came back. It was my sister-in-law's wedding. Saw the North.
You got married?
Yeah. So the North London Derby live. And I have two main qualms, not even qualms. These aren't anti-Arsenal qualms. Like for United fans who think we shouldn't knock down Old Trafford and build a new stadium, and everyone's like, oh, these heartless don't. The Emirates has a real atmosphere. I know it was a North London Derby, and I know they're the best team in the league. That place rocks. And it's before you actually watch it live, you get this, oh, it's a library here, it's a library there. The Emirates has a fantastic atmosphere. And it might be a soulless dome, it sells out. It's funny, the guys I was sitting with had a season ticket at Highbury, and they were saying the same thing, oh, don't knock down Highbury, so much tradition. They're like, you know what? I loved Highbury, but I love the Emirates. And it was a padded seat, by the way. I've been fortunate this year to watch 2 games in a padded seat. For those of you who don't know, it's hospitality. It is a nice way to watch football. Tell you what.
Your boy turned down my tickets.
No.
Like, good enough. Pay a little too high.
Nah.
You don't get your free food at halftime.
You're actually pretty lit. Like someone pointed out where your ticket is. You're right in there. Clock. Is that clock
I'm in
in?
the clock in.
And right down low by the field level, right?
No.
Oh, you're higher up with it. Okay,
I'm
nice.
Stop. But yeah, Lighty or SeaWorld probably have the best general admission.
Yeah. I mean, everywhere there, you see everything.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful ground. I've been there in 2008, hadn't been there for a while. It is a stunning football ground.
Yeah, it is. It's not bad. It's the atmosphere is growing, obviously, as the team becomes less shit.
Such a pessimist. I do have a question for you.
I want to hear it.
Your thoughts on North London Forever. It is, I think it's a great song. I think it's a great story. Some are more football traditionalists, Arsenal fans think it's being forced on the club or we're trying to be something we're not. And I'm like, no, I think every club song starts somewhere. It's only a couple years old. Your thoughts on it?
No, I like it. Again, it probably was forced on everybody because out of nowhere, they just said, starting Saturday. And it wasn't like we did it at the beginning of the season.
No.
It was just, look, this weekend, before kickoff, we're going to play this song.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It is a sick song, too.
When you get in the big games,
Yeah.
like the last game I went to at the Emirates was Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarterfinals, I think it was 2 seasons ago. And we drew them 2-2. So in the Champions League, it's different. Same at Anfield, same anywhere that has like a club anthem. The last thing that plays has to be the Champions League anthem. That's the rules.
Yeah.
So they play North London Forever before the teams walk up.
Yeah.
From there, Champions League anthem, and then Saka scoring inside 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Loudest I've ever heard the Emirates. It was limbs.
Really?
Saka scored.
Really?
But I like it, man. I think every club, obviously Liverpool have the most famous one.
Yeah, and also that's not just Liverpool. Celtic have it as well.
They said they took it, but Celtic fans will tell you Liverpool sing it back.
Yeah.
So
United have Stone Roses, Chelsea have Chelsea Dagger,
Yeah.
but they also sing. They have another song, but Chelsea
City.
Dagger's famous.
City had Blue Moon.
Blue Moon, yeah.
Yeah, I mean everybody's got
Everyone's
some.
got some.
So yeah, I like it.
And for those of you who don't know, Lewis Mark Dumford was a lifelong Arsenal fan, grew up in North London, basically wrote this song on like YouTube, right? Like
He said he's just sitting in his room.
sitting in his room called The Angel / North London Forever. And yeah, it's a really cool track, and I think it's great. As a United fan or classical Stone Roses, this is the one coming out to. And again, that's Stone Roses Manchester band. This guy's a North London Yeah.
Which one's Stone Roses? Which the song? That United?
This is the one. This is the one. Yeah. But then United also have United Road, the John Denver rendition. Yeah.
My favorite United song is Country Road.
Yeah, United Road, take me home. Yeah.
To a place where I
Belong
to
Old Trafford.
to
Now,
watch United.
Fully's probably just jinx us tomorrow to West Ham, but nevertheless.
No, hey, one thing.
No, so football songs are great. I was at the bridge. Chelsea Dagger is a banger. Chelsea and everyone's banging the song. Oh, mate, live football. It is so good. You've said it for years. You have a great line. What's your line?
Live football is my drug of choice. I was just telling somebody. I went to I forget where I was talking yesterday.
Yeah,
and I said like, oh no, I was talking to White Nuts' mom today after golf. And she's like, have you been over, do you go to any game? I said, yeah, because they know I'll go for 2 weeks and watch 13 games.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I popped up on the key one day, last game of the season at Bristol City.
Yeah.
Burnley had won the league. So, it's the last home game. They were safe. So, it's a little lax. He's signing autographs for all these kids right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, bro, let me get an interview you, boy. Fully, what are you doing here? Just came to watch football, my boy.
Yeah.
So I go watch anybody, but you got to get into it. Like West Ham, bubbles.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't sing it like I'm part of the furniture.
No, of course, yeah.
But you learn them and you enjoy
when North London Forever was on, I was it's funny, Shane's obviously, my mate Shane's a big Arsenal fan. Marlin fishing, a video of him, I'm running the box when we're marlin fishing. He's in North London Forever, puts everything down, and he's like, yeah. But even at the game, North London Forever comes on, and it's just awesome.
I'm probably going to get some hate mail for this, but one song I cannot stand. You're not going to be surprised. The one song
I don't know what Spurs song is.
Tottenham singing all slow
when the Spurs come marching in.
Oh, when the Spurs go marching, like, just do me a favor.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I'll tell you what, we were above the Spurs fans in the seats.
Yeah, you're good.
And it was so good. But I must say, Tottenham really do get battered. Everywhere they go.
Everywhere.
It was a fire drill by about the 70th minute. He was going. Eze hat trick, 3 well-taken goals. And I got sidetracked. My other point is, we were talking about off camera. Arsenal now, to me, injuries, we're going to talk about that. Arsenal now have some magic where they can pull something out of their hat. Seeing Eze score a hat trick for his boyhood club that people might not know that Arsenal is his boyhood club against his rivals who he would have signed for. And there's nothing wrong with that because how many times you actually get to play for your boyhood club? He was moving from Palace to Spurs. It was just a great day for him. He kept the match ball. Great day for Eze.
That was the celebration.
Oh, yeah.
And the other one was he was going to pull his shirt off like Richarlison.
Yeah.
He just faked it. You don't need to.
Tell you what, Richarlison's goal was one of the best one of the best live goals I've ever seen.
You know what made
it was an unreal goal.
You know what made it even better?
Raya wasn't that far off his line,
But not even that. Raya tried.
He did.
Raya was up by the crossbar.
No, Raya, I watched it. Raya was like, it was a great goal live.
Great goal. Unnecessary.
Shows you how good these guys are, too. Yeah. These guys are unbelievable, man.
So, Premier League's taking shape. We always say after 10 games, 15 games. So we're 14 in. Arsenal leading the way. Beat Brentford tonight. City won a shootout.
What a game. What a game. Yes. Credit to Fulham.
People stop me. First of all, last week, can you all leave me alone? We're not winning the league in December, okay? I get you're fans of top bands and we respect that and we love it. We're all football fans.
Yeah.
We love that. But stop stopping me in the street. Say good afternoon first. Please.
Yeah.
Let's just walk up to me. Hey, we beat Chelsea this weekend. We're winning the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now tell me. When was the last time we beat Chelsea?
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't beat us in a while.
And they haven't beat you, but yeah.
But we haven't beat them at the Bridge either.
Yeah, not for a while.
We don't play well at the Bridge.
Yeah.
But so Arsenal fans excited, but
I think as they should be. A little bit. I think they're favorites right now, I'd say. They're favorites.
Cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
We've been here before.
You have. That is one point.
Injuries are now piling up. The injuries are all the same type of injuries. And all these injuries are all attributed to one man.
Yeah.
the coach. And you're going to say, oh, Fully, you're hating on Arteta. I'm not. Saka running to the ground until his hamstring literally
And he
came off
missed
the bone.
14 games last season.
4 months.
Yeah, well, I'm saying 14 games. That's yeah.
He's done it now with Havertz. Ran him into the ground last year. Trossard. And today, the one that we all knew was coming, Declan Rice. Now, my opinion means nothing, right? I can't change the Arsenal lineup.
Yeah.
I can't pick the players. But what I will say is the Champions League now is not what it used to be.
No.
I
That was a friendly
did
versus
not
Bayern.
watch the Bayern game.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch it.
I actually had a ticket for it. So the Arsenal game was on the Sunday, Bayern was on the Wednesday, and I had a ticket for it, but I couldn't because I had to go to the wedding ceremony. Couldn't skip it, but it would have been a great fixture. But I thought that then, this is a glorified friendly. No offense, United's not in the Champions League, but the fact that they've added these more games when you only need to finish in the top 24 to guarantee yourself a knockout game.
But in the top 8
the top 8 to get a bye.
To get a bye.
But I'm saying, yeah,
we're going to be in the top 8.
Yeah.
So, like,
If
I
not
would have rotated.
you-
I would have dropped an Eze. I would have dropped. Saka could play. You know, he's
Yeah.
not been around too long, so he could play. I would have rotated Trossard, who was phenomenal against Spurs.
Yeah.
Maybe an Eze, but would have been the game I take
Yeah.
Rice out. I would have said Chelsea to me is more important than
for
Bayern
sure.
Munich.
Yeah.
Because we can lose to Bayern Munich and still go through in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Dropping points at Chelsea, you basically could have knocked them out of any title race.
Yeah, you could have.
and put 9 points between you.
Yeah.
And then you just focus on the one team that's behind you. But we didn't. Chelsea show up every year, as they do at the bridge. They come to, I don't want to say they come to beat us up, but they come to play physical.
Physical,
We know that.
yeah.
They get away with it a bit, cool. That's fine. Stand up to it. I thought the referee was a little because
I thought
some of the cards were quick.
he gave Arsenal 6 cards. The best card he gave, and he didn't have to give that red because it's a red card, but like it could have been an orange card because Caicedo he's just trying to win the ball in a really intense game. I think it's a great decision to send him off.
Yeah.
It's excessive force.
It's 100%.
I know. It's 100% red card. When it's slowed down, it looks worse. But to me, he's not trying to hurt the guy. I just think it's an intense tackle. But it's a brave card to give. It's a brave card.
He gave him a yellow.
Yeah.
VAR.
Right. Yes, actually. Well, they'll take that back. The use of the technology was good. Yeah.
Yeah, they got it right. But he was running around just kicking people anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was fired up.
Probably there's a lot of talk in England right now, seeing Chelsea last month, Arsenal this month, of Declan versus Caicedo. Seeing them both live, they're both phenomenal players. I think Declan is in a different planet. No disrespect to Caicedo. I think Declan's the best midfielder in the world at the moment.
Damn, son.
It's just at the moment.
I could honestly care less.
Yeah, it's not a big
Declan
deal.
Rice plays for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Caicedo plays for Chelsea.
Yeah.
I would expect Chelsea fans to say Caicedo. I would expect Arsenal fans to say Declan Rice. Chelsea didn't look too sharp without Caicedo today.
Yeah, no.
And that makes a difference.
Yeah, it does.
When you lose the player,
Yeah.
can you continue on? Chelsea obviously couldn't. Leeds battered them.
Well beaten by Leeds too. That could have been worse.
And all the people that, we would have beat you with 11 men. They were proud to get the draw with 10. Credit.
Yeah.
Cool. No problem. I didn't say a word to anybody.
Yeah.
Because I knew it would be a war. I actually told Arsenal fans, maybe you can humble yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're high and my we'll win the league if we win this match.
There was so much left because
So much.
every title race, we haven't had a twist and turn yet, really.
Not really.
When I say a twist and turn, I mean it's shaped up now. We've seen Liverpool's drop off has been a shock, really. But there hasn't been a big one like Haaland go miss 5 games, Declan Rice go miss 5 games, Arsenal go lose 2 in a row. What do you like? We haven't had that yet. City's had the odd blip, but like you have these. You take 1 out of 9 points, something like that, and then so we haven't had that yet. So yeah, I think Arsenal are the favorites, but like you said, there's a lot left, and like you said, the injuries are just starting. Can Arsenal now go to Villa without maybe 3 center backs? and get a result. Versus the form team in the league, not named Arsenal. Villa's won 6 in a row.
Villa absolutely flying.
Flying. And you know what? Ollie Watkins has found some form now.
Yeah.
So,
And he loves scoring against us.
yeah.
Boyhood Arsenal fan. Yeah. City played an absolute shootout.
Yeah, great game
And
yesterday.
people hitting me up. Yeah, see, City can't compete for the league. They concede too many goals. You realize they won the game.
Yeah, they
right?
scored 5. Yeah.
They conceded 4 goals today. They
Yeah.
scored 5.
Yeah.
The point of football is to win the game. And at the beginning of the season, we said it, pundits that get paid a lot more money than we do said, is it sustainable for Arsenal to score off set pieces only? Because that's what we were doing. We figured that out.
Yeah.
Is it sustainable for Holland to score all City's goals? Well, they figured that out because that Foden fella,
Yeah, Foden's found some
firing.
form. Yeah, he's found some form.
he's firing.
And funny enough, at the moment, I've noted been giving Arsenal some jokes about set pieces. United now are the top set piece scorers in the league. Not from corners, but total set pieces. United have actually surpassed Arsenal, which is quite ironic. Though they gave those 2 goals this weekend as set pieces. I guess they were, but yeah.
Not gonna lie to you, I didn't watch it. Who did you play last time?
We played, Palace.
Oh,
Palace were
They
13
came back,
unbeaten,
right?
yeah.
Came back. I didn't see the goals.
Yeah.
But
2 free kicks. One's clipped into Xerxes, who scores.
well,
It's a set piece. And then the next one is Mason Mount free kick. So yeah, that is a set piece. Yeah, okay.
It's 2 set pieces by definition. United, we get to United.
Yeah.
Liverpool drew Sunderland today. I think they said they're 11 points off the top now.
They are checking now. Liverpool are 11 points behind Arsenal on December 3rd. We're not going to hold any punches here. If you would have told you that in August, you would have absolutely laughed. It is. I don't even know what to, it is. Absolutely, it's unthinkable.
What makes it worse?
Poor they are.
Yeah, I agree with you. I didn't predict this. To be honest, I don't even like seeing it because it's just like, all right, cool. You just gone.
Yeah.
I don't really hate Liverpool.
Yeah. You know.
I mean, I'm not upset that they're not in the title.
No, of course,
race,
yeah.
But
yeah, you wouldn't have that hit. Arsenal, Liverpool is not that like.
no.
Yeah.
So, but my thing is, one, Wert still hasn't scored because that was an urgent.
You gotta. No, it's a fantasy football assist, but are you giving them a real assist? So in fantasy football, if the guy who creates the own goal gets the assist,
Right.
but that is not enough. Yeah.
I've done my usual in fantasy football. Forgot to change my team 3 times, and
Yeah.
now I'm screwed. But what makes it even worse, 11 points now, they were 5 ahead of us
Yeah.
at the September international.
No, it's crazy.
So we have, it's a 16-point
Point
turn.
swing.
That's crazy.
And I think they're too far gone now to compete for the league. I think something crazy would have to happen. For one, this league this year, if you look at the table, well, like you look what Villa's done. It's very difficult to go on a winning run in this league because I think other than Wolves, everyone can generally on the day kind of get a point or something off somebody.
And we got to play Villa twice in the next month
Yeah.
because everybody's got that one opponent that they play twice in the next
Yeah,
month.
because they swap around.
It's just how the schedule goes.
Yeah.
It's literally like 3 games apart.
Yeah.
We play Villa away, then it's like Wolves, Everton,
Yeah.
Villa at home. So
Yeah, but Liverpool,
they're
it's
flying.
Yeah, Villa's
absolutely
flying.
flying.
Villa's flying.
City scoring a ton of goals. Who's in 4th? Chelsea?
4th is Chelsea.
I feel like they're just going to be inconsistent.
Yeah, I think they'll be
probably finishing in the top 4.
Too inconsistent to compete for the title, but just inconsistent enough to fight for 4th and 5th. I do think now 3rd has opened up. I said at the beginning of the season there were 2 tables: Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool for the league, and then I thought it was United, Spurs, Chelsea, Villa, Newcastle for that 4th and possibly 5th spot. But I look at it now, I think it's just Arsenal, Man City for the league, and 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I think are wide open.
Could be.
And I don't think there's that much between, honestly, on paper, even in real life, between United, Liverpool, Villa, Chelsea, I think, and Spurs, even Spurs. Those 2 teams on any given day, they could all beat each other. I think they could all beat each other.
Spurs are horrible.
Yeah, we can talk some Spurs.
Spurs got beat up yesterday.
They did, yeah.
And they should have lost. Ramsdale conceded the
Yeah, he's in the sticks at the moment. Isn't he?
arguably the worst bicycle kick. Credit to Romero, but
Yeah,
it might have been the worst bicycle kick to ever go in. That was
Yeah.
bad. But so good.
the thing about Spurs, and we said it at the beginning of the season, Thomas Frank's a good manager. He looks a better manager when he sits deep and gets results. The football's not great, and that's okay at Brentford. Spurs have a way of playing. No matter how much you dislike them, they tend to be a ball-playing side, have been under many managers. When they're not ball-playing, and they're sitting deep, and they're losing, the question gets asked, well, why do we just keep Ange? Now, Ange finished 17th last year. He won him a title. They probably kicked in the last 7-8 league games. But Thomas Frank at the moment, yeah, I mean, they're just sitting deep. They don't look great. They do have some injuries, I will say. James Madison is a big miss for them creativity-wise. And I think they have another big injury. Oh, Kulusevski. So, yeah, they are hurting attacking-wise from their creativity standpoint. Those are two good players. But, yeah, they don't look great.
Sunderland, Bournemouth, they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
Top 10, they'll probably be thrilled.
Yeah.
Absolutely thrilled. with
Everton are just
Forest have
unpredictable.
found some form.
Forest found some form.
Everton got absolutely whacked by Newcastle, but turned around and won yesterday. That's
Yeah.
a good result.
Good result
actually.
for them,
Down
actually.
at Bournemouth.
Away from him,
It's
yeah.
a good result. Wolves are relegated. Pretty sure the schedule makers have already started to do up the championship with them.
And what Wolves will do, I'll tell you what, they have some really nice players there that you could probably get on the cheap because Wolves are the
Do
type
they?
of club. Yeah, Strand Larson's a nice. People's not. I know. Yes, chill out, calm down. Strand Larson is a nice little center forward, and was it João Gomez, a young center midfielder,
he's all right.
and they're gonna have to sell because Wolves. That's how Wolves do. They balance the books.
Strand Larson gives me Evan Ferguson vibes.
Yeah, I'm not saying for Arsenal. I'm saying
no,
for
no.
yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe.
Oh, he's a great youngster.
Yeah, that's true. Where is Evan Ferguson?
Probably
Roma?
on loan.
I think he's in Roma.
Yeah. Fell right off.
It's unreal if that's true. Allegedly, they turned on 100 million for him. Because I really liked Evan Ferguson.
I mean,
He did have a bad injury.
in context, it's horrible, but they've made so much money.
Oh, yeah.
100 mil deal. That's not gonna make.
It's not. Yeah, that's
They'll
true.
probably sell somebody else for 100 mil. Baliba, maybe.
Yeah.
So I've had this argument. We've talked about it before. This is another one where a team won a derby, celebrated like they'd won the league, and now they find themselves 5 points, maybe 3, I don't know, behind the leaders. But Kylian Mbappe is scoring goals for fun,
Did you see the goal today?
bruh.
The ball. I'll tell you what. Who's finding his feet? Trent.
Yeah.
Trent's finding his feet. There was a little talk of unhappiness of Xabi Alonso. If anyone go watch the Real Madrid highlights today, the football was out of this world. The Camavinga goal has a debate. It's up there right now for possibly team goal of the season. I mean, it is an unbelievable goal. But Trent's finding his feet, and I'm happy for him. He gets an unreal assist for Mbappe's first goal, about a 50-yard diag.
See,
What you gonna say? You're not giving him the assist?
I'm not giving him the assist. I hate modern football. No, if you want to say Trent played a fantastic crossfield ball,
Yeah.
yes, he did. But Mbappe did everything else.
Yeah.
He's 10 yards inside his own half when he gets it.
Yeah.
Controls it, shake and bakes through 2, turns another one inside out, and the finish is
He
absolutely.
doesn't even have to do that. That's what I thought
Yeah.
when he finished it.
But
Like,
the way he finished it, it was like, yo,
Yeah.
just clap.
Yeah.
But Alan Douglas has been giving me for a minute because we had the Harry Kane, Haaland, Mbappe argument. And I told him, I said, depends what you need. But yes, right now, on form,
yeah.
Haaland's right there, but Mbappe is just scoring for fun.
Yeah, I think it's a really tough debate. I also can't remember the last time we've had 3 number 9s actually really going like this. It's been a little bit of a while.
And you know who you got to put in there now? Marino.
Yeah, you might have to. Yeah, Mbappe, Haaland, Kane. I must say, I probably of the 3, The least I watch is Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Bundesliga right at the moment doesn't have that juice with not a competitive second team.
Any idea why he didn't play in the Champions League game versus Arsenal?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna lean Mbappe just because the goal he scored today. That's the only reason. That goal he scored today was insane.
Well, Barcelona are just cruising.
They are. Well, now it's 1 point.
Well,
all of a sudden, I checked the table. I'm like, Barca's on top.
Yeah, they are.
Real Madrid had the odd slip up. Today was a tricky game for them though. Bilbao away, they won 3-0 though. Closer to a point. That's not an easy game in Spain.
It's usually a very tough fixture.
Yeah, Bilbao away.
I know two teams that have gone there and absolutely dog walk Bilbao.
Yeah.
Arsenal, Real Madrid, Barca probably did too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not that tough anymore. Great teams go there and find a way.
United won their last year actually in the Europa League. Yeah.
That must have broke the dam.
Yeah.
But yeah, Spain's got a 1 point title fight, so that hopefully they can continue that till the next Clasico, and it means something. Nobody runs away with it. Yeah, it's just football. It's Christmas time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with the way they have the fixtures in England this year, because everybody else gets a break. You know that.
Yeah.
But we only got one game on Boxing Day.
It's kind of annoying
because it's like a regular weekend.
Yeah.
But I also do appreciate not playing 4 games in 8 days or whatever you usually do.
Yeah.
That would be nice. So.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's selfishly, there's not that many holiday fixtures.
No.
But then they threw in a midweek game this week. Then we have football again on the weekend. So, yeah, I mean, they just moved it up. But, yeah, that 4 games in 8 days, it was actually a wild period when you think about it.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's no wonder that in the middle of February, most English teams just...
Yeah.
Local football's gotten spicy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been following while you're away, but...
I haven't that much, but I remember I was speaking to Ray up at the PGA, and he's really talking about how he tried to build this year's team for depth. And I said, look, if the next few games, if you can pick up some points, but in football, as we know, when you start looking ahead the schedule, that's when it comes back to bite you.
They do have a game in hand.
They do. But
they've fallen off the top, but they do have a game in hand.
Slowly but surely, they've been kind of reeled in a bit. Danny Town looked good. And the sleeping giants have maybe woken up.
Well, the defending champions are right there.
It's crazy.
Hornets are on top.
Yeah.
They got 13. Village have 12. PHC have 12. Colts have 12. Crossroads have 12.
Oh, wow.
And like I said, the Devonshire Colts have a game in hand.
It's tight.
I believe that game in hand is against Paget after that nonsense that happened up at Southampton Rangers.
Yeah.
Which was unfortunate. There's no place in football for that. But when you have full-on riots at football games with players and fans involved and you do nothing about it as an association...
And asking for it.
Things tend to snowball.
Also, I was wondering on that. I was away, I read about it. I heard the police had to be called. Why aren't there police present at football games? The clubs have to pay for it, I guess.
I mean, you got to pay for it, but they had security. By all accounts, security did their very best.
Yeah.
But when people are brandishing weapons
and hey,
at the end of the day, you got to make a life decision.
Yeah, it's a really unfortunate event. And what's ironic in that, and we talk about this all the time, not the same people. We will have people saying, oh, Bermuda in the qualifying phase, we could have been better than this. But like in our local league, in our top division, this is happening.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely out of your mind if you don't think the two situations are interconnected. Like you want our football, you think our football is at a higher level than it is, and we should be competing with Curacao and Jamaica and Trinidad. I've watched the Jamaican League. We used to get it on Sportsmax.
Yeah, we did.
Hey, that's not happening in the Jamaican League. In a place that has, frankly, way more violence than Bermuda. That's a fact. You know what I mean? But yeah, so next time we in a qualifying round think that, we're just as good as Jamaica. Let's think what's happening in our local league.
I don't really want to touch on the World Cup qualifiers too much tonight because we're going to have a guest in hopefully next week where we can get a more in-depth look, probably have 2 or 3 guests over the next month where we can have a more in-depth look into things and get some opinions that matter. I'd really like Lighty to be here when we do that, but he's out touring the world. We finished bottom of the group, 1 point. My only thing I'll say tonight is when the groups were picked,
Yeah.
I said we might get a point here, maybe a victory at
Yeah.
3-4 points.
I
is
think we
probably
both
enough.
said 3 or 4.
And we got one.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, yeah, maybe 3 or 4 points. We get one, and then it's like, oh, but that's not good enough.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, we'll dive into that at
Yeah.
a later point. But shout out to the fellas that represented the island, whether
Yeah.
he played in the first game or the last game, whether he played 1 game or 6 games. Shout out to everybody because I know nobody went out there to embarrass themselves for me.
I don't think anyone embarrassed
And
themselves.
that's what I'm saying. People act like it was just, oh, they came for a trip just to show up. Now we could get all technical on what actually happened,
Yeah.
but they tried,
They tried.
It was what they call it, a fool's errand.
Yeah.
We're not making the World Cup.
Yeah.
We're not.
And that's also okay.
And that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, Sagisa, again, I don't want to talk on it too much. This is one of the funniest things. Someone, I'm talking to someone that this, and we could have done that. And I was like, hey, Curacao center back? They're like, no, never heard of him. Oh, he played 45 minutes for PSV the other day in the Champions League when they bathed Napoli 5-2, or what was it, 5-1. Like, just take a step back, take a deep breath, and look in the mirror and be like, just some realism. He's getting 45 minutes for PSV in the Champions League versus Napoli. Kevin De Bruyne, Scott McTominay.
And our center back is one's playing for Dandy Town and running a full-time business. Respect to
And has a child, yeah.
As a child. And the other one's, 19 years
19, just trying to get a foot into the professional game. And that's no disrespect. But hey, that's just the facts of the matter.
The girls are going now.
Yeah, they
it's
are.
their turn. Shout out to them. They came back last night, saw them down the airport. Coach Keto, Coach Carl Roberts, Manny Chops Faria as the, I don't know what Manny does, the manager, the represent. He gets to travel to all these cool places and watch Bermuda play football. So shout out to Chops. But yeah, the girls came back. They beat Cayman, lost to Guatemala. I don't think anybody can be mad at that.
No.
Anybody that is mad at that should probably take a long look at themselves.
Yeah.
Again, acquitted themselves well. I said we scored last against Guatemala. What's backyard kick rules?
Yeah.
Last goal wins. So we won.
Exactly.
So I don't care what the table says. We won.
And also on that team, it's a lot of youth.
Yeah.
It's a lot of youth. So they'll be back. And
Interested to see how they progress.
Yeah.
One player I really enjoy watching, and this is no disrespect because Jaden Masters in the past has scored some buttes up the carpet. She's a quality player.
Yeah.
Overcome so much. So shout out to her. But Nia Christopher,
Yeah.
I just like the way she plays. She's just go.
Yeah.
She's playing with a cast.
Yeah,
almost
I
as
saw
big
that.
as her. But
I really like Eva Francione.
Eva is a quality.
Very
Great header.
steady, great header.
Great
Brave
header.
header. Great ball from Kenny as well.
Yeah, Kenny Thompson was lovely to see her represent.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah.
Again, not knocking anybody else.
Yeah.
There's a lot of quality in that team, a lot of youth, as you said, but just those players just stand out. More experienced ones that have been around for a while.
And even having a young daughter, seeing the women's and girls football in Bermuda, it's of a decent standard, I must say. Like we have a lot of college players that we don't know that don't get. There's a lot of Bermudian girls out there, young women playing college soccer, and that's great to see. And it's a great avenue. Unlike our men, there's a more direct to pro type scheme. College soccer is a very high level in the U.S. We look at the U.S. women's team. Everyone played in college, so it's great to see. Hopefully, get some more players at that level.
Yeah, that U.S. women's team, they basically pick them at like 9 years old.
Yeah,
and 25 girls basically grow up together.
exactly.
And if you're not good enough, they find somebody to just replace one.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's the level we're dealing with.
Yeah.
And they're the best in the world.
Yeah.
But that's what they do. They put 25 girls from all over together.
Yeah.
When they're 9, and you'll play till you're 35.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
We'll replace you.
Yeah.
It's just how they do it. So,
Exactly.
they put so much money into the youth,
Yeah.
and the establishments that they play in, the infrastructure. I always say my biggest gripe, and I've had this conversation a lot recently when we're talking about, the World Cup qualifying
Mm.
campaign. And this isn't a shot, but it's a question that needs to be asked. The BFA built a little home base
Mhm.
that's supposed to be the home of our national team. Why is there no gym?
Yeah.
Why is there no gym
That's a
where
good show.
anybody in the national team picture could come in and get their workout on? We got Liam, who's strength and conditioning coach. He's a footballer. I don't know. There's so much I could talk about. But yeah, Dandy Town leading the way. Shout out to the Bermuda National men's team. Shout out to the Bermuda National women's team. The women are at home in March. So
Hmm.
when the March
Fixtures.
fixtures or international fixtures come around, there will be some home games. Hopefully, we can get some guests talk about that. Get everybody out to the stadium because they deserve the support just
Yeah,
like
no,
we
definitely. They do.
Like you said, you have a young daughter, and she might be a little too young, but the point is, young girls see girls like them
Mhm.
doing big things all over the world. It can inspire the next generation.
100%.
And
100%.
if we don't make the Women's World Cup, maybe we can inspire
The next
the
generation.
next era.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
maybe they can. So, yeah, let's give it up for everybody that's representing Bermuda. I don't know.
Preview?
Yeah, we could preview. Let's
Yeah.
preview.
I guess one game tomorrow, United West Ham. It's a must win. I've been telling everyone who wants to listen, I have marked the next 10 fixtures, 8 fixtures now. It was 10 Everton Palace for Amorim. This era to me will define Amorim. He got through the first 10, 11, 12 games with more points than I expected, decent results. He got to the final international break when we thought he wouldn't make it. He's played City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool. The schedule now gets easier. I gave him out of 30 points, so 10-game run. To me, he had to get 20 points, 6 wins, 2 draws out of 10. We're on game 3 now, and it's a lot of guys tracking this at the moment in a group chat. We've lost at home to Everton, which I had as a win, but then beat Palace away, which I had as a
Everton had
loss.
10 men.
Yeah, they did.
Just gonna remind you that Palace was a good win.
Palace was a good win. That kind of makes up for it.
Palace is not an easy place to go.
No, they are 13 unbeaten. I had no idea. Sorry. So yeah, big one tomorrow. West Ham. It has to be 3 points. It just has to be 3 points. West Ham are terrible.
They found a little form.
They have
a
found
bit.
some form. Paqueta's missing. For
That may be the dumbest red card I've ever seen.
he's definitely bet on.
There is
Someone's
no
bet on a
way
red
He's
card.
not betting on
Someone's bet on a red card.
that.
100%.
They had to because he literally got one, and you can argue that it was soft. Cool,
Yeah.
you gotta yell it.
And the ref was patient.
And he went over, he left. He went back, he left. The
Yeah.
third time, the ref was just like, I go.
I don't know. Yeah.
And then he says, "Oh, I'm picked on." No,
Yeah.
you're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
You're
Yeah.
a selfish
You're an
idiot.
Yeah.
If I played for West Ham, but I went in the locker room, I'd have beat him up.
Yeah.
I hope he can fight.
Yeah. But yeah, West Ham tomorrow. I think it might be the last game for Mbeumo and Ahmad before AFCON.
They go to AFCON. You'll win that.
I think so. I think so. But United have this tendency. This will be the 3rd time now. If United win, they can get up to 5th. They've had a tendency of blowing that. But I think we win. I'm just hoping it could be a vibe, 2-3, maybe 4-0. That would be absolutely lovely. But it won't. It'll be a dogfight, and I'll have to stress about it. But yeah, West Ham tomorrow. And then this weekend, some big games this weekend.
We're the lunchtime kickoff.
Hate watch early. Villa Arsenal at Villa. Villa won 6 in a row.
I don't think we beat Villa.
Draw or they beat you?
We dropped points.
Remember last year you won this game and Villa were really amped up and you kind of sucker punched them. You didn't play well, but you won. I can see that happening again.
That's how we need to beat teams. Our football is pragmatic. It's not fun to watch.
No.
But when teams come in on that high horse, Chelsea was a little different.
Yeah.
But because we never found our feet in that game. But credit to them, they didn't give us an inch.
Mhm.
When teams just come out like hype
Mm.
and want to run us over, that's when we can go and counterattack.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I do think he needs to start Gyökeres over Moreno. Moreno's done his job.
He's a hot hand there.
Yeah, he's done his job. He can always come off the bench, but I think Gyökeres needs to come in. I'd like to see Jesus get a game too. But I'm gonna say we drop points.
Tough game for Chelsea. Wow, Bournemouth away now. 2 tough games. They could lose that. I'm sorry for the Arsenal. I'm gonna say a draw. Arsenal just don't lose football matches. I'll say a draw. Bournemouth, Chelsea. At
Chelsea,
Bournemouth.
they might. Well, they're gonna have to bounce back because
Yeah.
they played pretty horribly today. So, oh, that's not you. That's me. Hi. They're gonna have to bounce back. They obviously weren't good today. I think that's. Remember last year they told, or it was 2 years ago when Saliba got hurt and Arsenal dropped the league. Gary Neville went on this nice little chat about the emotional highs and lows of a football season.
Mm.
And it was the game we beat Liverpool and they were like taking pictures and he was like, they're over celebrating. It's too
Yeah.
much. I thought about that with Chelsea today. Like the high of Arsenal after beating Barcelona, you're up here. And credit, you should be.
Yeah.
You draw Arsenal with 10 men at home. You
Yeah.
and
Didn't have it today. Just
and
didn't
then
have it. Yeah.
It's Leeds. And they just didn't have it.
Yeah.
And Leeds were
Especially when Leeds, absolutely desperately need it. Ellen Road, night game, rocking. And you get Chelsea. People don't know. If you look up Chelsea and Leeds, it's a rivalry for some reason. It's a rivalry. I don't know why, but yes. Yeah, they just didn't have it tonight. You saw that. Now you got to go another difficult place to Bournemouth, South Coast. Shorter trip though. Bournemouth to London is not that long. I'm gonna say a draw. I think Bournemouth gets something out of the game. They kind of need to get something. Their form's dipped a bit.
Yeah, they cooled off. I think they're going to find themselves mid-table where they belong. Just to let you know, this is what Google says.
Right.
Chelsea and Leeds, the rivalry first emerged in the 60s
Yes.
after fiercely contested and controversial matches when the two clubs frequently involved in pursuit of domestic and European honors. So,
And it's one of those ones that doesn't make any sense, but I always remember hearing that watching Premier League years. Great show, by the way.
Palace and Brighton doesn't make sense.
Palace and Brighton doesn't make sense either.
But they despise each other.
Yeah.
I'm going to say draw Chelsea and Bournemouth.
Everton Forest, just a great northern football fixture. That.
Forest started horribly. They're finding their way.
Yeah.
again. Where's
Dyche
that
found
game?
something at the Goodison. Everton now have this weird thing. They were
Goodison doesn't.
not good. Is it? What's on Hill Stadium?
I can't remember.
I can't remember. Is it Hill Dickinson Stadium?
Yes, that's the one.
Yes, it is at the Hill Dickinson Stadium on the blue side of Merseyside.
Yeah. Everton fans would tell you they've built all 3 stadiums in Liverpool.
In Liverpool, yeah.
Built Anfield, built Goodison, built this one.
Both teams on some decent form though. So Forest has won 4 out of 5.
I am going to say that Forest win this one.
I think so too. I think similar to the Newcastle game, they got a good away win after they beat United and just don't show up. Yeah. Show up kind of sleepwalking.
I just don't think they don't have the firepower.
Everton, no, they don't.
Everton.
If they don't get goals from Ndiaye, Grealish, or what's his name? Shrewsbury Hole, I don't know who's scoring.
They need Ivan Toney. Low
Yeah.
Sox FC needs Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney, come to Everton.
Yeah.
Go to Everton.
It makes sense.
Complete Low Sox FC. Then they can work on some fullbacks that wear low socks, and we'll be cooking with gas.
Man City, Sunderland, that could be a good game. Sunderland have been a handful for everybody.
Sunderland are going to get hammered,
You think so?
and I'm going to tell you why.
Emotional highs and lows.
No.
Why?
Look who Sunderland play next. Actually, don't look. Guess who Sunderland play after Manchester
After Man City? Oh, Newcastle. Think
Sunderland are going to rest their whole team
you think so?
because I think they said today that 5 of their starters are on cards.
Cards.
Didn't get booked today.
Oh, I wouldn't agree with you if it was at St. James, but that one is at the Stadium of Light. That is the World Cup final.
And all
That will be
well, no, I shouldn't say all. However many Sunderland players are going to AFCON,
yeah.
that's their last game.
Oh, is the Newcastle one? Oh, mate.
So
I'm penciling that game to watch.
I'm gonna watch that one.
They should make that a super. Oh, it is a super Sunday. They're ahead of us.
For those that don't know, Sunderland and Newcastle absolutely hate each other.
And it's been amplified now because Sunderland's had to watch their neighbors who were broke, become absolute rich as hell. Well, they were down to League One.
Yeah, they were. They got a cool Netflix show.
Oh, great. I think that's one of the best football docs,
Yeah,
actually.
Loved it. But yeah, Sunderland are going to rest everybody.
That's a good show.
I would not be surprised if I would be surprised if they don't rest everybody.
Yeah.
And just go full tilt into Newcastle.
I think that's great insight from you, betting insight too, because Sunderland are 23 points already. They're playing with house money right now.
Yeah.
They have nothing to lose. So yeah, if I'm Sunderland's manager, yeah, I say, lads,
City are at home, right?
sit here at home. Let some guys,
on.
yeah, let some guys rest and focus on that derby. That's going to be really good. So yeah, I'm going to go 4-1 City. Sunderland score. They always score.
Yeah. Fair.
Newcastle Burnley at Newcastle. It's only one winner there.
Go on the tune.
I think 2.
Go on the tune.
It's a big one though. Tottenham at Brentford. Brentford at Tottenham. Thomas Frank versus old team. Spurs need a win.
Yeah, and Brentford.
But those Brentford players would be
well
kind of.
today.
They did. They weren't bad at all. Those Brentford players be a little revved up. Maybe a
I
little.
was going to say, old manager, Brentford. I mean, most of those guys probably weren't there because Brentford lost everything that contributed to them finishing where they finished last year in the summer. Ooh. Draw?
I'm going to say 3-2 Spurs. Brentford, I think that'd be a crazy game. I think it'd be a crazy game. Then the late kickoff on Saturday, tough game. You talk about emotional highs and lows. Leeds, Liverpool, great northern fixture.
You want to talk about night fixtures at Allen Road? Oh my days!
Great northern
Champions
fixture.
running into town. Leeds on a high after smacking up Chelsea.
I'm gonna give you name 2 players who've played for Leeds and Liverpool.
Harry Kewell.
Class, yeah. You got it.
It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Did Robbie Fowler play for both?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Robbie Fowler.
Leeds had that like wonder kid era where they had all those young Robbie Keane.
Oh, Robbie Keane, yeah.
They had all those young kids.
Yeah.
Viduka and made it to the Champions League.
Semi-final versus Valencia.
versus
Rio Ferdinand was there. Ian Hart.
Yep.
Lee Boyer. Yeah, great team.
Great day.
Gary Speed, rest in peace.
The future was there.
It was there. Paul Robertson, but they spent way more money than they had.
Yeah,
I used to like Paul Robertson in goal.
Paul Robertson used to get sunk for fun versus
He did.
Arsenal.
He did.
He was horrible.
Lucas Radaby.
Yeah.
Ian Hart had a warn for a left foot.
He did. He could hit some free kicks too.
Yeah, but Leeds, Liverpool. I'm just gonna say Leeds. I think this run continues. News has come out that the players are quote unquote confused by Slot's tactics. I always think that's the early. As someone who's been through, you haven't been through manager drama in a long time, like real drama, not like finishing second, but where there's actually whispers. When the whispers start, they don't stop. It tells me players have stopped kind of running that little extra effort. Van Dijk today, careless error. It's just starting to
One app I will never delete is Twitter.
Oh yeah,
and I don't use it to
I know you're going.
Talk bad to people or disrespect people.
I know where you're going.
Banter only.
This is right.
Somebody said today, Mo Salah going to AFCON with Egypt will probably make Liverpool better. That is nuts. Imagine that
crazy.
saying that last year.
Imagine saying that in August.
Imagine saying that for real.
It's crazy.
Well, August is more believable, but at this time last year, he had won on the league.
Yeah.
They were 10 points clear. He was scoring or assisting 1 or 2 in every game.
The levels have dropped off so much. I mean, Salah was benched 2 games. He didn't start. That's insane. In the last 7 years, we have to be like, hey, look, like we're not going to start you. I mentioned in the group chat today to Steve, like, would they consider a January sale for Salah? Because I'm gonna tell you this, and we all gonna think he's not gonna be a happy camper if he's like dropped for the rest of the season. You're out of your mind if you think Salah is just gonna like not throw his toys out the Prem. All footballers would throw their toys out the Prem because they're all selfish. That's why they're at that level. Now, I'm also, we're projecting. We don't know. Maybe Liverpool turned around. I'm just saying.
I don't think Nicky Wells is selfish.
No.
He would not throw his toys out.
But yeah, it's interesting. Or is he like, I've got my money, I'm a legend at this club? But that's not healthy for anyone either.
I think it's known that Saudis can come for him.
I think so, yeah.
I think Liverpool know that, Salah know that.
Yeah.
Got his bread.
Yeah.
1 more year, defend the crown. Jackie let him.
Yeah, I think it makes sense for him too. Also, he's the most popular Muslim footballer in the world. Why not go play in Saudi? Boatload of money. Won it all.
We've won the Lord.
I got an action that's being there live. Spurs singing Champions of Europe was pretty funny. I was sitting next to Dean, my father-in-law. Was like, hey, I bet you this is in like having drinks, whatever. And I'm like, I bet you from moment one, Spurs will sing Champions of Europe.
I heard they sang it once, and our fans sang something back, and
Yeah,
they just stopped singing.
It was really good. The banter's just so good.
Congrats to you, champions of the B League, and you got smashed 4-1 by your rivals. Great job, guys.
Yeah.
Sing that song.
No, it was good. But I think Leeds get a result. Like I said, I've started to hear the whispers. And as someone who's heard the whispers for Fergie left in 2013 and is now 2025. So I've pretty much heard about 8-9 years. When the whispers start, it's never good. It's come out. Yeah, it's no good. No good. They're confused by Slot's tactic. Were you confused last year?
Yeah.
Or like,
I don't know.
Modern football, though.
Were they confused while they spent 250 million on 2 people?
2 people, yeah.
Strikers?
Yeah, were you confused with Frimpong? Where is he?
Yeah,
Where are you?
He's hurt.
Is he hurt?
Yeah. Wirtz has not lived up to his...
Tell you what, I've been critical. The last 3 games, I started to see a little more. It's nowhere near the level, but you're starting to see a little bit, some ability. The problem I think they have, though, is that McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Wirtz all want to play the same position. And I think McAllister's level has dropped off a lot because he feels disrespected.
Maybe.
Because McAllister was unreal. And Wirtz wants to play inside. He can't play off the left. He tried that left experiment. It's just a fascinating case because it's unheard of, really. We've never had a club spend 200 million signings and be this bad. So we'll see. Sunday's games.
11 points off the top.
Top, yeah. Sunday, Brighton, West Ham. At Brighton. Brighton be disappointed from today's result. Up 2-0, lose 4-3
Brighton at home. I say Brighton.
to West Ham. Fulham, Crystal Palace, so London derby
Where is it?
at the Cottage.
Ooh, I'm going to go with Fulham.
And then United play on Monday again, which is really annoying.
Again?
Again, yeah.
Really?
Away to Wolves again.
Fuck.
It has to be. It just has to be.
If you
3 points.
lose that, sack him.
It has to be. 3
I'm not
points.
gonna lie.
I'm telling you, we've hit the point of our schedule where like this is like, Mario, you're playing Mario and you get the gold star and you're like, I can't remember the song. You just run through everything. United are at the Mario gold star part of the schedule. You just pick up the points. You pick up the mushrooms. You pick up the coins. This is it. If that Marine's not going to do it now, I'm telling you, if we get to game week, we're on 14, he's played 2-12. We get to game week 24, and he hasn't picked up, like what I said, 20 points out of 30, which is not that high a standard. 6 wins, 2 draws. From these fixtures, I'm Amarim out. Like, that's it. Yeah, I'm just saying, because like these are the games you have to win.
I'm not going to lie to you. If you lose to Wolves,
Yeah.
sack him on the spot.
Yeah.
Nobody should be losing to Wolves. Wolves are horrible.
Yeah.
I mentioned Knockers. Luton under Jack Wilshere
They are
finding
finding a little bit of form.
a little bit of form. Sorry, I picked United there.
Yeah.
We both did. Luton are finding some form, but they got to look up to the top because Nathan Trott's sitting on top.
Yeah, he is.
Cardiff City, bye.
Cardiff City are flying.
I want Luton to go up. I want to see Cardiff go up
Yeah.
with Nathan, who's having a great year.
He is having a great year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luton they fell off for a bit, but you're right. Yeah, they're just outside the playoffs,
They're finding a bit of form. Yeah, they're like a
but only 4 points out of second. So,
long
and that league's
way-
long. That league is long.
long way to go.
To give you an idea, Luton have played 18 games. They have 26 more games to go without the playoffs.
Hopefully, those are the two teams that go up.
Yeah,
Wilshire work his little magic. Jackie Boy, going son.
I think Knocker's got a 2-year deal too. I think.
I believe he did.
Yeah, so that'd be nice.
Yeah. Go up, go to the championship, sink Bristol.
Go up again.
And
I actually watched Bristol this weekend versus who was that? Who did they play?
I don't know. I may be alone in this, but if you got a Bermudian on your team, I'm all in.
Yeah,
Once you let the Bermudian go or they choose to
Portsmouth,
leave or you
Pompey.
sell them,
Yeah.
you're dead to me. I don't care how you do it.
I agree with that. But
Bristol City.
Knockers had a very nice career at Bristol,
He did. No disrespect.
and it was almost mutual.
It was mutual.
It was
It
mutual.
was time.
They sacked them. They got not sacked. Liam Manning left. They did a whole rebuild.
Yo's dead to me. Meaning, I don't care about your results. It's a lovely stadium. It's a lovely city.
Lovely place. Yeah,
But nope. I'm Luton all the way.
yeah.
I need a Luton jersey too.
Good airport, Luton.
Yeah. It's where Arsenal fly out of.
Do they?
Sometimes. Yeah. So a lot of football on tap.
Yeah, it is.
And then the Champions Leagues next week.
next week, it's so diluted. Again, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope I'm in it next year for the money, but like, how do you feel? Like, you're comfortably in 8th, you get these games, and it's like, it'd be nice to win.
I would say that when we go to Bruges next week,
Yeah.
just rotate everybody.
Yeah, give Norgard 90.
Give Norgard 90. He's played in the Champions League, to
Yeah.
be fair. Give Jesus some time, if Gyökeres needs time, give him time, but don't play Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Give Kepa a game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Because we on the short end of the stick of Crystal Palace because they're in the Conference League.
Yeah.
And we can't play them the week of the League Cup fixtures. So
Right.
we got to play them. It's like thrown in between two games. Later
I
on.
see.
Between Wolves and Everton, I believe.
Mm.
They threw in a game. We have to play them.
Looking at the Champions League, I'm not going to go over the fixtures, but like, it's funny when you're not playing well, the fixtures come thick and fast.
Mhm.
Liverpool away to Inter, away to like draw tonight, away to Leeds, which they could probably win that, but then you go away to Inter. Like, it's just like it never ends, right? That's kind of the only other big game. Then there's a massive one on Wednesday. Man City, Real Madrid, at Real Madrid.
Ooh.
So Real Madrid played Liverpool and Man City in this fixture?
Yeah, we play Bayern and Inter. That's like our two
Okay.
big ones. And Atletico Madrid.
It's a great away day for Newcastle fans.
Actually, we played away to Bilbao.
Yeah,
Home to Atletico Madrid, home to Bayern Munich, away to Inter. So there are big games.
there
in
are
there.
big games. There's too many. There's almost too much football.
But yeah, it's like, all right. But my point with the Bayern Munich thing is it was a free hit
Yeah.
because we were top with Bayern.
Yeah.
Whoever won went 3 points clear of everybody. You're going to be in the top 8. Rest players there and go full on for Chelsea with a rested squad.
Yeah.
That to me means more. I'd rather 3 points in the league than 3 points in the Champions League where I'm going to qualify anyway. That's just my opinion. I may be wrong, but I wasn't wrong about a lot, including Marina is not a midfielder. He's a striker. So
Great header today. And then a great away day for Newcastle fans. A Leverkusen away.
and great
I think
goals
there's enough
from
beer
Marina.
in Leverkusen for Newcastle fans.
I just hope they behave themselves.
Yeah, I know.
But what's the standings in the Champions League?
And the standings are
Just give me the top 8.
Arsenal are top, 15 points. PSG 12, Bayern Munich 12, Inter 12, Real Madrid 12, Dortmund 10, Chelsea 7, Sporting on 10, Man City on 10 as well in ninth. Rock bottom is Ajax, which
You said we got how many?
you have 15
Right.
from 5.
And the team in 8th has 9.
Has 10.
That's 10. So you gotta win one.
There's only 3 games left.
You gotta win one game. But if we can't beat Bruges with our backups, it's the perfect time to do a little rotation. But you watch.
Yeah.
All the guns will be out there because that's the Mikel Arteta way.
Ajax having a rough Champions League campaign.
Ajax
They
are
are
dumb.
rock bottom. Yeah.
Ajax are dumb.
Ajax have conceded
There's
16,
no problem. with
scored
saying
1.
this year. Ajax are dumb.
Are dumb, yeah. They probably got. It's probably that next, like their academy now, the under 15s. You watch out, 2029.
Yeah, you're right. They're probably putting all their money into like, yeah, this is enough.
Yeah.
3 years from now, we'll win it everything. But I think that's gonna wrap us up, JC.
Yeah.
Told everybody be a quick burst. We'll have guests next week. Don't
Yeah.
be bored of us. This is Top Bins. Anything you want to say before we move on out?
No, just looking forward to it. I'll tell you what, don't go lose to West Ham tomorrow.
Ooh.
Like, don't go take 2 steps backward. Just win the game.
If they lose to West Ham and Wolves, you sack him?
Probably because this run of fixtures, these are the easy games. Like I said, I'm giving these 10 games are gonna make or break him. We'll see.
Nobody gets sacked at Christmas.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because Arteta. Or
Yeah. Hey,
Emery
tell you what,
gets sacked
Slot.
at Christmas.
Don't let Slot go loose the leads. It could be curtains.
Ooh. Well, we shall see. The holiday fixtures are almost upon us. The good times are rolling in. This festive season. But that doesn't always mean that everybody's happy and jolly, folks. So, this time of year is the time we spend a lot with family. It's the time we spend a lot with friends. But don't try and force it on everybody because a lot of people have suffered loss around this time. A lot of people remember loss, and grief has no timeline. So I just want to end this show by saying, as we roll into the Christmas party era and the fixtures pile up quick, just be good humans.
Yeah.
Let's just all as a community be good human beings, whether we're at football, Christmas parties, work, lunch. Don't drink and drive. Do the safe things. Get a driver. Call somebody. Let's all have a safe and happy holiday and check on your friends because not everybody's looking forward to it. All right? Stay irie.